Hello, this is Base Ray Ben for Pixel Spank and welcome to part 2 of Choo Choo Rocket on Dreamcast. Last time I defeated all of the puzzles of the easy mode, actually normal in fact, and I didn't really. I think I started at number 12 and did the last 12. Now we're on hard mode, which I don't think I've ever done before, so let's start off. This is Battlefield. Look at that, I've got four arrows to choose from. So I could just go boom, 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 and then that doesn't help at all. That's nothing. Actually, looking at it, the interesting thing about this is that all the mice are facing the same direction, and the cats. Okay. So I've only got three arrows that can move anything. So, I mean, how do you... Yeah, that's nothing. I can't... Wow, this is... I mean, when they said hard mode, they meant it, didn't they? So I can't affect all the mice because there's too many of them and they're all going in the same direction. So how can I affect... Genuinely, I am stumped. What if... I mean, it claims that one's first. Yep, that's still nothing. So I could... how does this... See, I could send that one away. That one like that, one like that. Will that do it? Somewhat successful. Part of me thinks that that's the system to use, but you've just got to get the order correct. Or maybe you do this. No, that's nothing. That's clearly nothing. So this is what I had before and it didn't work. So what if... So really the only thing I can change is the location of the down arrow. Yeah. Is it just me or do the arrow tiles, so they very slightly remind you of Countdown, the TV series that you probably never heard of from England. Right, this one's called Sentries. I think the key to this is you just have to shoot the mouse through the center at the exact right moment. The mouse appeared to hit all of these lines, giving you 7 options. So let's just start from the start and see which one does it. I should probably started from the one over because it would have been quicker. It was that one. That was the answer. I make it look easy, don't I? Okay. Okay. Right. How's this gonna go? That might well be correct, and I've just got to tell the mouse to fuck off, the cat to fuck off. Yeah, that was surprisingly easy. Hard mode my arse. Alright, this is the kind of puzzle I like when they give you a single arrow to deal with it. When there's multiple arrows, it almost feels like it's too hard for them to design it hard. But this is a one arrow puzzle, so it's already a good one. Now, I can't stick it down just here, just to divert. That doesn't work at all. In fact, wherever I put it, these mice are always going to be gun-ho for the cats. So let's take them out of the equation. I mean, there was moderate success there. 2/3 of the mice survived. They made the rocket. These were trapped in an infinite loop of hell. And then the 2/3 that thought they survived got eaten by cats. I'm now thinking it wasn't a great plan. The key here is I'm assuming I can't affect the cats. I reckon I'm correct in that assumption. There's only yeah, I mean that's always going to happen no matter where I put this along this axis here. So this is absolutely incorrect. Yeah. So it can't go anywhere here. And if I don't put it anywhere there, those mice are always going to get eaten. So I need to presumably move those mice. How about there? Oh god. So rewarding. God, I love this game. Alright, what are we dealing with here? This one's called Loopy. Intriguing. I'm thinking a cheeky one here. Fucking nailed it. Am I just that good? Have I played these before? I don't think so. The reason I don't think I have is because when I went on this on the earlier video, I'd completed so many of the normal mode puzzles on an old save on this old game memory card that you can just see sticking out. And as such, that means I hadn't. This one's called Stairway. I just want to see what happens without anything here. That's very pleasing. So I've got a down and a right arrow. Now, think about this. This is symmetrical. If I try and affect one side, it has to be something that will affect the other side in some useful purpose. Damn it. There was a time when I thought that was successful and it was going to work. That quickly disappeared. What about that? Yes. Yes. Satisfying. Just because it's symmetrical doesn't mean the answer's symmetrical. That's the key. Zelda has taught you wrong. Did I plan that? Did I just know? How did I do that? I can't even really consider what's occurring with all these mice, so I'm just gonna let him go. Okay, wow. He really got in there, didn't he? So how about something as simple as this? No, that didn't work at all. I think this is genuinely what I have to do though. Ah, 2 mice got left behind. That sucks. That didn't work. Okay, so that... I mean, this actually does have a feasibility to it. What happens if I just chuck this down, say, here? Yes, that did... I believe that worked. That was called Mice Crackers. That's almost... That feels like an against the rules sort of puzzle, that last one, because part of it was to destroy a tile. That's like a new technique. Well, to allow a tile to be destroyed. So, obviously this isn't going to work. Yeah, okay. I've got down, left, up, and a right arrow. It's all the arrows, essentially. Now, I've got to get them home somehow. That much is key. I mean, that's not going to work, was it? How about that? That was nothing. I did nothing there. None of what I had planned there was anything. Yeah, again, I mean, that didn't even tackle the first problem. Alright, again, the issue here is that the mice are quicker than the cats. So if I'm going to put anything down, it has to be for the mice. Alright, so that one there gets eaten. Will this work? No. Go around, it says. Go around. I'm genuinely stumped here. I've got no working plan. My only theory is somehow something along these lines. But see, it's still nothing. The trick here is that it's the cats. The cats are in the same loop as the mice, so you can't separate them anyway. The only thing you can do is just make sure the mice get home quicker. So what if... And I can mirror it. So... What if something is just as simple as that? That's nothing. That's already nothing. So I need to save these mice. And effectively just mirror it on the other side to save the other two, because it is symmetrically arranged. And it's the mice that are quick that's the issue. Left doesn't help, up doesn't help, right doesn't help. The only thing I can do is send them down. And really I can only send them down there. And by that logic I can only send them up there. And that gives safety until roughly that point. So I need to figure out a solve before that point. What about that? There's nothing. See, not only do I have to get them to safety, but I also have to get them into the rocket. And it's called go around. That's the other thing. What if I do something weird to the cats? Is that anything? No. No, that's nothing. I don't know. I got okay, quit. Just go to the next one. So I ain't getting that. Number 9 is my weakness. Logically now I'll no longer get any of them. I need a drink. I need to refuel the brain. That's what Einstein used to drink. Probably. I don't know. Ah, trapped cat. Oh, he's actually trapped in there. Oh, good. One with no cats at all. Alright, everyone, get in line. It's very satisfying to watch this, isn't it? Do they ever conform? No. Okay. So, I don't know. There. Think that'll get them home eventually. Try not to stare too intently at this, because you will go entirely mad. It's the thing of beauty, isn't it? Watching that. So satisfying. Kind of reminds me of in Pokemon, the Ice Dungeon puzzles, when you even when you know how to do them, you know the right answer. They're a pain in the ass to actually sort out, get all the blocks in place and that. But then the actual doing of the thing is quick. But this game, it's taken out all the nonsense, because you've just got a top-down view and you just move the cursor around. There's no hardship. So what happens? What happens here? Out for a walk. I believe they're in a loop now at this stage. Now I've got a right and a left arrow. I'm thinking something... I didn't actually put an arrow down. Something like that. Will that disrupt the loop? I'm not actually sure. Yes, it did disrupt the loop. Is that... Are they even going to go there? The tricky part of this one is that I've got a left and a right arrow. Right, let's walk it back. And I've got to get them in here. So I can't use an up to get them in. So they're never gonna ping in there. So they have to hit that. So they've got to go left there. That's the key. I think they go down that road at some point. Pretty sure they do. Yeah. That's the other way you can, when there's no cats involved, and one line, you can walk it back from the exit and go that way. So, you know, delay tactic. That delayed nothing. Moderate success. Yep, that's the answer. I knew I was close the first time. Cat in a box. Alright. I had to know if there was a line on these boxes here. I thought they can't just put random cats there, can they? Alright, so what happens without my intervention? Okay, two cat attacks. It's called cat in a box. That's what it's called. Let's put the cats in the boxes. Alright, that didn't work. Alright, so I mean that's the cat causing the catastrophes. What if I put the cats all in a box? That's nothing. That's still nothing. Right. So there's, I mean, if I'm just dealing with the cat-based issues, I can't. I mean, this arrow doesn't help. I haven't got enough. I haven't got the arrows to deal with, unless I put that there and that one there. I don't know. Yeah, that didn't work. How did he get up there? Ah, there's another one there. Yeah, I got nothing on this one. Getting quick. I don't like the ones with cats, honestly. I prefer the ones that are without cats. They feel like the purest form. Run around. Let's try run around. Okay, what goes on without? Right. So I've got an up arrow to stick in. Logically, it can go here or maybe here. Gonna go there. Yep. Yep, that's good to watch. I feel like this whole thing is just oddly satisfying. Every solution. I don't hate myself for it. Prisoners. Try not to stare at the mice for too long. You will go mad. Okay. So obviously step 1 is getting them out of the prison. I mean, that much is clear. But how and where do I send? Is it as simple as this? No. That's significantly too easy, wasn't it? How about something like this? This and like this to split them up. And tell me that was actually it. No. There was a certain amount of success to that, wasn't there? Alright. So that gets them out. Does this get them home free? Yeah. So the key there was, it was a chicken run style jailbreak where all of them had to get out at once. Any idiot could get one mouse at a time, or maybe two, but the whole lot was the clue. Drop in. I already hate this one. I mean, that's not going to be it, is it? That didn't work at all. Yep, that's not it. Yeah, see, I'm using a poor tactic here of just trying to solve one problem at a time. You just can't do that. I feel like I'll try and do one more. Logically, I should try and do the last one, shouldn't I? Because it's going to be the hardest. Jesus Christ. See, this is only a 1-block puzzle, so it can't be that hard. For starters, there's only... There's only 121 possible solutions. Because I've just counted how many squares there are. So it can literally only go in that number of spaces. And even most of those are nonsense. Let's see what happens with no intervention. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I kind of misinterpreted where he would go there. Just die, mate. It's not worth. There's no good outcome in this situation. I'm looking at this from a logical point of view that, yeah, definitely not that. It's only a left arrow, so you have to. It has to be somewhere along his path that will send him left. Him being the mouse. And there it is. Easy. Run for it. The tour. Well, that looks quite a good one, actually. Alright. What happens without my intervention? Alright, they get stuck in there forever. Right, so let's send them out there. This seems like the sort of one where I should work on count back, purely based on the fact that I've got a lot of options. Okay, down in there. Alright, so to get out of this room, they're going to have to go up and down here. It's the only way in to the rockets, because there's no right arrows. To get into this room, they're going to come in from this direction. So they're going to come in, and they're going to die, unless I stick an up here, or a down here. I've got ups and downs. Let's assume up. And this room I've got a lot of left arrows, which is confusing. They don't really help. They always turn right when they get to a wall. That's the key, isn't it? I've got a lot of left arrows. Does that help? Not really. I mean, I like the idea of the count back, but it's also not overly practical. This is the rock I will die on now. There's no cats to annoy me. I'm not even going to hit that. Alright, send them out. Just send them out. Left. Does left get him out of there, ever? It does. Anytime you can use a left, I feel, is a good time. I think that's got to be a down to get out of there. How does this get us? Does it get us into that room? It does. This might... No, that can't possibly help. It's annoying. When you take off a panel, you can only ever take off the last one you put on. So this has got to be a down here. So I've got to use a left to somehow get him out of this nonsense. I think this is it. So that was no. I was about to close out the video with extreme cockiness there, wasn't I? So this gets him in here. Can I need to see their movement in here. Okay, alright. Okay, I've got it. Reverse the direction. Will that work? Somewhat. But doesn't really help though, because I can't solve this with a left arrow. But I could probably solve this with a left arrow. Or this one with a left arrow? Maybe? They always hit a wall and go right. What's this do? Nothing. Okay. Can I get this better? No, that. I mean, it saves them a bit of time by doing that, doesn't it? So that gets them out of that room, doesn't it? That's. See, I've forgotten what I've already solved now. So left arrow, can't put it anywhere there. None of that helps. If I put it anywhere, and well, this is the route they come in on. There doesn't help. There doesn't. These don't help. They get here, they go this way. If I send them left there, doesn't help. Doesn't help. Doesn't help. Doesn't help. Doesn't help. A left arrow can't get me out of this room. By that logic. I will just test that that does nothing. I'm pretty sure that does nothing. Yes, that did nothing. Okay. I mean, they're already going left. Why would it? Therefore, it has to be a down arrow. And the only down arrow that helps is going to be there. If I'm going to use a down arrow, it doesn't matter where it goes because it's already... And then by that logic, if a left can work along one of these routes, which it can't, I already know it can't get them in there. There's no way a left arrow can get them into that ship, which means this whole layout is incorrect. I feel like I definitely need a down. Start from the beginning. So go there, right. So the only way out of this room is this floating area. And the only way out of that has to be an up. There's no other situation that can get you out of that first room. That much is laid in stone. A left can get you out of here, that's fine. We've solved that. Anytime you can use a left, that's a benefit. Now they go clockwise around here. And I've got to get them out without using a down arrow. That's the key. But how? Actually, if I... Can I get them out of there without using the up? I don't think I can. No, I've been over that and there's only one up. Or I could maybe... No. No, there's five... Well, no, there's 6 clear puzzle rooms here. And each one requires an arrow to solve. That much is set in stone. I can't waste 2 arrows on one room. It's madness. So they're in a loop. That's nothing. That's just going to trap them further. That will just send them out. Could only be a down. Could I use an up? No, up wouldn't help. It's got to be a down in this room. It's the only option. I know what's happening here. I'm just getting stuck in my own previous error. Is that it? Yeah. See this. Friends. If you're a fan of Friends, does that noise of failure sound a little bit like when Joey does his impression of Chandler, where he goes, "I'm Chandler." Yeah. I think that's what he does. That's what it reminds me of. If they go left against that wall, and they do escape that room, but it uses 2 arrows to do that. In fact, that one won't do anything anyway. Maybe I am right, and I just need to figure out how to use the left arrow in the last room. But there is no way it will work. This much is certain. I feel the stumbling block. Maybe it's this first room I'm messing up on. If I can get out of the first room without using an up arrow, let's try and figure that out. Ideally a left. No, because they've got to be moving up there, and there's no turning measure that can ever make them go up other than up, obviously. Ideally put it in their path as well. That helps, doesn't it? So we figured out that's the only way out of there. So maybe this room can be subsumed. What I left there. Does this help? Is this it? I think I've done it. Please tell me this is correct. You beautiful man. We've done the tour. That was painfully obvious now that I look at it later on. Yeah, so that was Choo Choo Rocket Part 2. It's actually really good puzzle game. There's loads of puzzle games like it though. I just don't know what they're called. You know how Candy Crush is a match-free game and Tetris is a Tetris game. This is I don't know, a puzzle path game. There's a Star Wars Droids one, I'm sure of it, and there's other things where you just lay down tiles and you make things move. Have I done this one? It doesn't matter. I'm not playing this anymore. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.